Hey, it's Stefan here, and today I want to talk about a very important topic that affects millions of people in the UK and around the world: inflation. Inflation is the general increase in the prices of goods and services over time, which reduces the purchasing power of money. Inflation is measured by various indicators, such as Consumer Price Index, CPI, which tracks the changes in the price of a basket of goods and services that are typically bought by households. The UK has been experiencing a surge in inflation since last year. Introducing our sponsors, none other than yours truly. Greetings, digital adventurers. Are you tired of your website feeling like a forgotten island? Buckle up as we embark on a journey to transform it into a thriving metropolis. I'm Stefan Carter, the founder and CEO of Lotus Capital Hub, and I'm here to unveil our extraordinary website marketing services that would draw more visitors than a surprise celebrity concert. In a world where battle for online attention is fierce, it's crucial to ensure that your website stands out like a diamond in a coal mine. Enter our team of SEO ninjas, paid ads gurus, and display advertising wizards, ready to unleash their powers and help you conquer the digital realm. Consider us as your very own Avengers, assembled to supercharge your website. So what are you waiting for? Take a leap to lotuscapitalhub.com and let's propel your website from zero to zero. With our unwavering commitment to personalized solutions, we'll make sure your website is the top of the town, mainly due to supply chain disruptions caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, Brexit, and rising energy costs. According to the latest data from the Office of National Statistics, ONS, the annual CPI inflation rate in March was 10.1%, which is more than 5 times higher than the Bank of England's BOE target of 2%. This means that on average, prices of goods and services in the UK were 10.1% higher in March 2023 than they were in March 2022. This is a very worrying situation for consumers, businesses, and policymakers alike, as high inflation erodes the value of wages, savings, and investments, and makes it harder to plan for the future. High inflation also poses a challenge for monetary policy, which is the use of interest rates and the other tools by central banks to influence the level of economic activity and inflation. The BOE is responsible for setting monetary policy in the UK, and with the primary objective of maintaining price stability, the BOE has a Monetary Policy Committee, MPC, which meets every month to decide on the appropriate level interest rate, also known as bank rate, and other measures to achieve its inflation target. BOE was the first major central bank to start raising interest rates in December 2021, as it recognized that inflation was not a temporary phenomenon, but a persistent one that required action. Since then, the BOE has raised interest rates 11 times, from 0.1% to 4.25%, making borrowing more expensive for households and business. However, many critics have argued that the BOE has not been aggressive enough in its tightening cycle, as inflation has continued to soar well above its target and expectations. Some have even accused the BOE of being behind the curve, meaning that it has reacted too slowly and too late to contain inflationary pressure. The BOE has defended its approach, saying that it has been balancing the trade-off between supporting economic recovery from the pandemic and ensuring price stability in the medium term. The BOE has also pointed out that some of the factors driving inflation are beyond its controls and are likely to fade over time, such as supply shocks and energy prices. The BOE is poised to raise interest rates again on Thursday, May 11th, when it announces its next policy decision at 11 a.m. GMT. Investors are fully pricing in another quarter of a percentage point increase in bank rate, taking it to 4.5%. The main focus will be on any signals from the BOE about how soon it will pause or end its tightening cycle. A poll of economists by Reuters earlier this month showed most expected the BOE to hold rates at 4.5% for the rest of the year after an increase in May. But Goldman Sachs is forecasting that interest rates in Britain will keep going up to a peak of 5% in August before starting to decline from 2024 Q2. The BOE faces a difficult task of collaborating its monetary policy to achieve its inflation target without harming economic growth or financial stability. BOE also has to communicate clearly and effectively with markets and the public about its intentions and expectations to avoid any surprises or misunderstandings that could cause volatility or confusion. So what do you think about the BOE's monetary policy? Do you think it has been too hawkish or too dovish? How do you cope with high inflation in your daily life? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.